Empires fall through chaos, but one man rebuilt the ruins with discipline. His name was Fevzi Cakmak. Episode 16.9, Fevzi Cakmak, The Last General of Order. Season 4, The Fall of an Empire. Prologue, The Quiet Blade. Istanbul, 1918. In a city where defeat hangs like fog over every stone, the footsteps of one man still echo with iron discipline. Fevzi Cakmak, the last general of an empire who fights not with visions nor with flames, but with order, discipline, and an unbreakable silence. He is no prophet of the East, no poet searching for fire. He is the commander who, from the ruins, still reads maps more accurately than prayers. On his desk, beneath the weak glow of dusk, lies one paper. The army is not yet finished. Scene 1. The general who stood alone. Istanbul, 1919. The fall of the empire has scattered everyone into opposite ends of darkness. Some into flames of rebellion, some into shadows of conspiracy. But Fevzi Pasha, quietly, without fanfare, gathers the scattered soldiers into discipline. In the training field, his gaze is a cold blade. The empire is gone, but duty does not die. The soldiers know this man does not shout faith, does not proclaim dreams. He knows only orders and the path of survival. Scene 2. The Salt March of Anatolia. Ankara, 1921. Snow falls across the Anatolian plains, and soldiers' feet sink into mud. The newborn national army is still a child, without weapons, without uniforms, without supplies. But Fevzi Cakmak walks in silence, as if the cold wind cannot penetrate the armor of his discipline. On a night when the wind devours every prayer, he says only one sentence: "We have no luck, so discipline will be enough." This becomes the backbone of the coming battle, a battle that will carve destiny. Scene 3. The day the frontier stood still. Sakarya, 1921. In a battle that lasts 22 days and nights, when ammunition runs out, when commanders scream retreat, Fevzi simply turns his head. We do not retreat. The line is here. The homeland is here. No speech, no poetry, no flame. Only a bare, heavy truth. When the smoke finally clears, Cakmak quietly sits beside a trench, lights a cigarette, and does not look at victory. He looks at what remains. For him, victory is not a feeling. It is discipline that has endured. Scene 4. The Marshal of the New World. Ankara, 1922-1939. The empire has died, but the man who carried it to the very edge with order now becomes the pillar of a new republic. He is neither a politician nor an orator. In parliament, his silence speaks louder than speeches. In the war ministry, a single sentence hangs on the wall. An army that wakes in discipline each morning sleeps in freedom each night. To him, victory is never permanent. It is rebuilt every day, every dawn formation, again and again. Scene 5. The soldier who outlived the empire. Istanbul, 1950. Fevzi Cakmak, the man who fought with order and retired into silence. The streets of Istanbul are calm, but every morning he walks with the same military steps toward the shore, as if soldiers still march behind him. In his final note he writes, "Faith has faded, fire has burned out, but order has another lifetime." And at the end, only a single dot. No more, no less. Exactly like the man himself. Epilogue, The Third Shadow. Fakhreddin Pasha fought with faith. Nuri Pasha built with fire. But Fevzi Cakmak, he was the shadow that endured through order. 3 paths: faith, fire, order. And across time, none of these shadows have fully vanished. Each still lives in some corner of Anatolia's destiny. Preview, Episode 16.10, Kazım Karabekir, the last guardian of the East. Now we turn to the forgotten East, where a calm, fatherly, unassuming general transformed an army of orphans, teachers, and hungry soldiers into a nation. Kazım Karabekir, a commander whose weapon was not faith, nor fire, nor order, but humanity. In episode 16.10, Kazım Karabekir, the last guardian of the East. Dear friends, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that as soon as a video is uploaded, you will be the first to see it.